A winter day. The sun, a pale disk in the icy blue sky, offered little warmth. It was a winter day, one of many, but this one felt different. The air, crisp and biting, nipped at exposed skin. A thin layer of snow, untouched by footprints, covered the ground like a freshly laid blanket. It was beautiful, undeniably so, but also intensely cold. Lily shivered, pulling her scarf tighter around her neck. Her breath puffed out in white clouds, disappearing quickly into the frigid air. She loved winter, truly she did. The sparkling snow, the crackling fire in the hearth, the cozy feeling of hot chocolate warming her insides. But the biting wind, that was a different story. She was on her way to Grandma Rose's house. Grandma Rose, with her twinkling eyes and warm smile, was the center of Lily's winter world. Every year, Lily spent a day with her, celebrating the winter solstice, a day filled with stories, gingerbread cookies, and the comforting smell of pine needles. This year, however, felt different. A heaviness sat in her heart, a feeling she couldn't quite explain. It wasn't just the cold, something else weighed on her spirits. It started a few days ago, a small worry that had grown into a nagging uncertainty. She hadn't told anyone, not even Grandma Rose. As she walked, the snow crunching softly under her boots, she noticed the world around her. The trees, their branches heavy with snow, stood like silent sentinels. A lone robin, brave and bright, hopped about on a snow-covered branch, searching for a morsel of food. Its red breast stood out vividly against the white landscape. Lily smiled, a small, fleeting smile, at the sight. The little bird reminded her of Grandma Rose's resilience, her ability to find joy even in the harshest of winters. She reached Grandma Rose's cottage, a charming little place nestled amongst snow-laden evergreens. Smoke curled lazily from the chimney, a welcoming plume against the cold sky. Lily knocked on the heavy oak door, the sound muffled by the thick snow. Grandma Rose opened the door, her face alight with a smile as warm as a crackling fire. "Lily, my dear, you're just in time. Come in, before you freeze." She ushered Lily inside, the warmth enveloping her like a soft hug. The cottage smelled of pine, cinnamon, and gingerbread. A fire crackled merrily in the hearth, casting dancing shadows on the walls. Lily felt her anxieties begin to melt away, replaced by the comforting familiarity of Grandma Rose's home. They spent the afternoon together, as they always did. Grandma Rose told stories of winters past, of blizzards and snowdrifts, of laughter and warmth shared with loved ones. Lily listened, mesmerized by the tales, the worries of the morning fading further into the background. They baked gingerbread cookies, the sweet aroma filling the air, and Lily helped Grandma Rose decorate a small Christmas tree, its tiny lights twinkling like distant stars. As the afternoon waned, the shadows lengthening, Lily finally felt ready to confide in Grandma Rose. She told her about the worry that had been plaguing her, a fear about her upcoming exams. She'd been struggling with a particular subject and felt overwhelmed by the pressure. Grandma Rose listened patiently, her eyes full of understanding. When Lily had finished, Grandma Rose smiled gently. "My dear," she said, her voice soft and reassuring, "winter can be a harsh season, but even in the darkest night, the sun will rise again. Don't let the cold freeze your spirit. Remember the robin, Lily. Even in the deepest snow, there is always something to find, if you just look for it." She offered Lily a cup of hot chocolate, rich and creamy, topped with marshmallows. Lily sipped it slowly, the warmth spreading through her body and soul. Grandma Rose's words were like a balm to her anxieties. She felt lighter, stronger, ready to face her challenges. The evening deepened, the snow falling softly outside. Lily watched the snowflakes dance in the dim light, each one unique and beautiful. She felt a sense of peace, a tranquility she hadn't felt in days. Later, as she walked home, the cold air no longer felt biting. It was crisp and fresh, invigorating. The snow, under the pale moonlight, sparkled like 1,000 tiny diamonds. The worry that had burdened her earlier was gone, replaced by a quiet confidence. She had faced her fear, shared it with someone she loved, and found strength in the simple act of sharing. The winter day, which had begun with a sense of foreboding, ended with a feeling of hope and renewal. The cold had not broken her, it had strengthened her. The memory of Grandma Rose's warm embrace, her wise words, and the shared warmth of the cottage would stay with her long after the snow had melted. It was, after all, a winter day to remember. The next morning, the sun rose, a bright and cheerful orb in the clear blue sky. The snow glittered, a breathtaking spectacle, and Lily felt a newfound energy. She tackled her studies with a renewed sense of purpose, remembering Grandma Rose's words, remembering the resilience of the little robin, and the warmth of a winter day spent with her grandmother. She approached her challenges with the quiet strength she had discovered nestled within her heart, amidst the cold embrace of a winter's day. She knew, now, that even the harshest winters eventually give way to spring. And she was ready. She studied diligently, focusing on her weak points, and seeking help from her teacher when needed. She found that by breaking down her tasks into smaller, more manageable parts, she could make steady progress. The sense of accomplishment that followed each small victory was immensely satisfying, and it fueled her determination. Over the next few weeks, she continued to study, and she began to feel more confident in her abilities. She practiced regularly, seeking out extra help when necessary and engaging with her classmates. She also found herself incorporating some of Grandma Rose's wisdom into her study routine. She discovered that taking short breaks to relax and clear her head allowed her to return to her studies with renewed focus. The day of the exam finally arrived. Lily was nervous, of course, but this time, the nervousness was different. It wasn't paralyzing, instead, it was a healthy sense of anticipation, a feeling that she was ready to face the challenge. She approached the exam calmly and methodically, drawing on her improved study skills and newfound confidence. She took her time, reading each question carefully before beginning to answer. She worked through the exam, steadily and systematically, and when she finally submitted her paper, she felt a sense of relief and quiet satisfaction. The results came out a few weeks later. Lily had done better than she had ever expected. She had passed, and she had done so with a degree of success that surprised even herself. She had overcome her winter of uncertainty, and now, spring had arrived. She celebrated her accomplishment with Grandma Rose, sharing her success and thanking her for the support and wisdom she had offered on that cold winter's day. And as she looked out at the budding trees, the melting snow, and the promise of warmer days to come, she knew that even the harshest of winters must eventually give way to the warmth and beauty of spring. The memory of that winter day, and the lessons she had learned, would forever be etched in her heart. She continued to visit Grandma Rose regularly, their bond strengthened by the shared experience. She carried the memory of that cold, beautiful winter day, a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the power of human connection. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of winters, there is always hope, warmth, and the promise of spring. And Lily, armed with this newfound knowledge and her own inner strength, was ready to face whatever winter might bring in the future. The winter had taught her, not just about the challenges of academic life, but also about the importance of resilience, the power of support, and the enduring warmth of family and friendship.